Recently, Seattle Supersonics legend Shawn Kemp appeared on the hit podcast All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. Excuse me. They asked him about his memories from that 1996 NBA Finals against the Chicago Bulls, where the Supersonics ultimately lost in 6 games. Here's what Shawn Kemp had to say on who was really the factor on beating them in that finals, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
You finally break through. You sweep Dream and Clyde, beat Stockton and Malone in 7. You get to Mike. You're averaging 23 and 10 in the finals. What was that? We got GP side. We had GP a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. GP said if they would have put him on MJ earlier, y'all would have won it.
Yeah, Gary was having. They had a couple little injuries he had, so they didn't want to exert him at first. They put Detlef on Michael Jordan, which
didn't go well.
I mean, look at it. You know what I'm saying? Detlef's a great player. I mean, he is, man. I don't think it was fair to him. All of a sudden, come on. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you pull somebody off the bench and pull on Michael Jordan, they can just waste fouls and be physical with him. But, you come out there being soft with Michael, he's going to take advantage of you, and that's exactly what happened. But Michael wasn't the reason. He didn't beat us in the championship. He did not beat us, man. We was on his ass. He didn't beat us. Dennis Rodman's the one who beat us. We had no answer for his ass, man.
Really?
We had no answer for Dennis Rodman. I mean, every time that they needed a second shot or something special or extra rebound or tip in, this motherfucker was flying and winking and,
he said winking
and kissing and shit, frustrating everybody on the team, man. And Dennis not even like that. He just do that shit to
right, just to fuck with you.
He just doing that shit. And he had every big man on my team just flustered, man.
What kind of shit would he do?
I'm gonna tell you with Frank Bukowski, man. Dennis started wearing color contacts during the championship. He started wearing color contacts during the championship with some lip shit on, man. He would be like he was trying to kiss Frank's arm and this shit, and Frank just couldn't take it, man. It was just the man in him just couldn't allow it.
I'd have lost it too. I'd have lost it too.
And Dennis knew what buttons to push, man. And we needed Frank to rebound and shit, man. He got him all discombobulated, man. I'm just like, come on, man. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, man. Dennis Rodman, he
how was his defense?
Man, his defense was good. He wasn't DMing me.
No, you still did. You saw your numbers.
I'm just too big for Dennis.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit too big for Dennis. I don't think that's a fair matchup.
And agile too.
Yeah. But his defense was great, man. Like I said, he was just tipping the ball in, rebounding, high knee, and doing all this silly shit, man. All the shit that you hate to see.
And that they needed.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed.
What was Pippen like?
Man, Scottie Pippen's great, man. I played with Pippen in Portland. I'll just say this, man. Sometimes people don't give Pippen his props, but Scottie Pippen was going to be a good ball player without Michael Jordan. He would have been a quality ball player without Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan definitely made him a little bit better, but my man Scottie Pippen was still balling when we was in Portland. He wasn't no match for Kobe when we was playing back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't no match for Kobe, but Scottie was still balling, man. He could still play the passing lanes. He'd never been a great shooter, but he's just been athletic to do a lot of different things. Pass, scoring, rebounding. That's his game.
Mm-hmm.
What was Mike like in those finals? Talking just straight about business. What was it like?
And when we played Mike in the finals, we was trying to engage with him a lot, man. We really wanted him.
Physicality.
We wanted physicality. We wanted to. We was trying to test him, but he wasn't
going for it.
He wasn't going for it. He was focused.
Right here. There's a picture right there.
No, that's Gary. Gary was letting him know that he was getting in his ass because that's when they took Gary. They took Detlef off Michael, put Gary on. So Gary, I used to run down court. I'd be like showing him the glove. I'd be like, "You fucking do something if you the glove." Gary would get his ass, knock the ball away, and Gary would flash the glove. So that's you see Michael looking back at him, he flashing that glove sign. He didn't like that shit. That's the shit there. That's you got to get Michael going, man. When you see that look right there,
Trouble.
Oh, you got some problems coming, man. Because now he don't want to talk to you. Now he got something to prove to you. You got number problems.
You get a chance to know Mike off the court?
Not so much off the court, but definitely
battles on the
court, man. Yeah. Definitely battles on the court. I respect him. I got a lot of mad respect for the man. You know,
man.
I've seen people be physical with Mike. I've seen him have a game plan to stop him. He altered his game plan every night. You couldn't stop him.
All right. That was Shawn Kemp right there during his interview on the All the Smoke podcast. It was great to hear his perspective on that 1996 NBA Finals. Excuse me. And a lot of people over the years have said that Dennis Rodman was the main reason why the Bulls got over the hump against the Sonics in 96 and won that championship, not Michael Jordan. In fact, a lot of people even felt that Dennis Rodman should have been Finals MVP over Jordan, or at least co-Finals MVP. And Shawn Kemp, in a lot of ways, he's definitely on point. Dennis Rodman was definitely the main factor in that series. He frustrated Kemp, also made it hard for GP to score in the paint. He was just a menace in that series with his rebounding, his defense. He took the toughest challenge, so Mike could definitely focus more on scoring and be fresh for the fourth quarter or dominate like he usually did. But a lot of people don't give Dennis Rodman his just due for his performance in that NBA Finals. Yeah, he did not score a lot, but he was a man on the boards. He was a man on the defensive end and just making guys like Kemp and GP work for their points. And Dennis Rodman's contributions definitely go ignored because that was the 72-win year season. That was Michael's first championship since coming back to the NBA. Plus, they clinched it on Father's Day. It had been a few years since his father was tragically deleted. So, I get those storylines, but we definitely cannot understate Dennis Rodman's contributions in that NBA Finals. We can't definitely undersell his rebounding, his defensive tenacity, how he made things hard for Shawn Kemp in the paint. He made things hard for Gary Payton a little bit as well. And also, that was the Supersonics' mistake. GP should have been on Jordan earlier in the series instead of later. Now, I'm not saying the Supersonics would have won, but who knows? Maybe we get a Game 7 out of it instead of ended in Game 6. And also, I definitely like the fact that Shawn Kemp gave Scottie Pippen his props as well, because we definitely know that Scottie Pippen, over the years, a lot of Michael Jordan sycophants, not all of them, I'm not saying every Michael Jordan is a sycophant, but a certain group of Michael Jordan sycophants don't even give Scottie Pippen his props for his contributions to those 6 championships. People forget he was an all-star along with Michael Jordan. He was on all NBA teams too, as well as all NBA defensive teams. Scottie Pippen, for the most part, would guard the best player on the other team to give Michael Jordan relief. And Scottie Pippen definitely would have still been a great player, even if he wouldn't have played with Michael Jordan. Now, yeah, Jordan did definitely make him elevate his game, but I think Scottie Pippen definitely would still been an all-star player in this league anyway. So I like the fact that Kemp gave Scottie Pippen his props as well as one of the all-time greats in this league. But once again, Dennis Rodman was the key factor that got the Bulls over the hump in 96 to win that championship. Yes, Jordan was Jordan, but if Dennis Rodman wasn't there, 9 times out of 10, the Bulls probably don't win that series.